Oftentimes we feel guilty to lay down and relax. I am practicing a level of self-care and also soul care. As a coach, I cannot tell you how important it is to relax, release, and reset. The 3 R's: relax, release, reset. As I'm sitting here, I'm doing a couple things, but I'm actually resetting, relaxing, and releasing. I am practicing all areas of the self-care. Self-care. Spiritual falls into self-care. But the 6 levels is spiritual, physical, emotional, educational, social, and medically. Those are all areas that we need to be able to address. And so what area do you need to work on? Because you should not just be strong in one area and lacking in another. So as I lay here in my bed, I have autographed some of my books that I wrote, that I sell, and I have did a level of 30 minutes of reading some spiritual material to help me grow in the next level. And I also have read a chapter of a book that my pastor wrote. And actually, the first chapter that I picked up in his book called Ride for Dr. Patrick Bryant is prioritizing self-care. And then as far as putting in my physical body, because the camera will not let me turn and record at the same time, I picked up some juices from the natural juice bar of beets and different things and green vegetables to cleanse my blood and all those things like that. With being asthmatic, I have taken all of my asthma medication that I need to take, because it does no good to go to the doctor and fight against what the treatment plan that the doctor is giving you and expecting to God to completely deliver you and heal you from your sickness. You have to do your part. So what did I discuss? Social. I stopped by when I was in Sumter today getting my car checked. I stopped by an old friend of 24 years that I know to spend an hour with them to have a conversation. So I've covered socially, medically, educationally. I am getting ready. Those books, even though they are spiritual field, it's kind of education, it's knowledge. But for as far as that, I'm about to listen to a podcast. And then emotionally, I'm able to say that your girl needs to rest and I need to take a break. And if I have something that is bothering me, I have no problem with talking about that. I actually had some conversations yesterday. And like I said, physically, I am resting right now, but I have been active as far as moving around. My watch has told me that I have stood up for 9 hours since the time that I woke up today, which was 7 o'clock instead of 4:30. So I'm doing pretty good. Have I burned a lot of calories? Not as much, because tomorrow is my gym day of my physical activity. And then again, spiritual, I am reading and doing some study guides and reading things to fulfill my spiritual man, and definitely have said prayers for other people. What are you doing to practice the soul care that you need? I know this video looks all discombobulated, but again, in Love You For Sure, you will always get a level of being real, authentic self, being real and your authentic self that you are needed to be to practice what it is that you need to do for yourself. Take care of yourself. Self-care is very, very important. Soul care is very, very important. Remember that. Again, this is Coach Javon. I'll see you when I see you. I'll get back on here and do the video, whatever it is that God leads me to do, as we continue on this journey to become the best authentic version of ourselves that God has designed us to be. You guys take care. I love you, but God loves you more.